What's up, everyone? Thank you so much for tuning in to Cast and Crew's first ever virtual showcase. So, just a couple of announcements before we get started. Our runtime tonight is about 35 minutes and consists of 3 group scenes and 2 musical numbers. In lieu of applause between scenes, we want to make sure everyone's feeling the amount of love that they would be during a regular cast and crew performance. So everyone is encouraged to use the chat box to my right and really blow it up with words of support and encouragement. I also want to take the time to recognize some people who made this unprecedented event possible, because I know that nobody had any idea what it would look like. So the executive board, our directors, Cecelia, Barrett, and Jordan, our stage managers, Isabel, Kat, and Lucy. Thank you so much for all your hard work, and we can't wait for everyone to see what you've put together. Lastly, to the whole cast and crew family, I'm sorry we couldn't be in the black box as we all would have liked this semester, but we'll be back sooner than you realize. And to everyone whose first show this is with us, I can't wait for you to experience everything cast and crew has to offer. So with that, I don't think anyone wants to hear from me anymore. Enjoy the show.
I wonder how long you have to work at KFC to become a colonel.
You have to avoid any major mess ups.
Yeah, and enjoy corporal punishment.
And be a captain of industry.
How goes the job hunting?
Hey, they need someone to dress up as a vegetable for a kid show.
You know how to be a vegetable.
I thought you weren't allowed near children.
What I really want to do is be one of those knights at that dinner show where they do jousting and such. That would be awesome.
You with sharp, pointy things? Is that wise?
Or a personal assistant to some famous actor.
I think your past history of stalking celebrities might be a problem.
I wonder if William Shatner's hiring.
Captain Kirk?
That guy's awesome. I think he's immortal or something. I don't think he's aged since the 80s. I can figure out a secret and write a book about it or something.
Yeah, or something.
Have you ever written anything in your life? I thought you always copied your reports in school.
I'm good at copying. Xerox is hiring.
I'm not sure that's the kind of copying they specialize in.
Maybe you should go back to school.
I thought the principal said I couldn't come back. Ever.
No, I mean college.
I heard Harvard was good.
Maybe something a bit more local. Like a community college.
I'm tired of school. I did the 8th grade like 10 times. I'm so done with that. Look, be your own boss, work from home. This is perfect. Where's my phone?
That's a scam, Randy.
It says right here at the end, this is not a scam. I'm calling. 1-900. I hate it when they do words instead of numbers.
1-900 trick me?
Really?
Got it. It's ringing. Hello? Yeah, I want to do a home business and be my own boss. What? A book? How much? No, thank you. I don't read.
Oh, at least he's honest.
I can read. I just don't like to.
So we have to find you something that doesn't involve reading and that you can do from home.
Professional TV watcher.
Yeah, they have that?
No.
Way to get my hopes up.
Find you something. Rent is due.
His rent has been due for a few months now.
But he's been working so hard with all of the chores he's been doing.
What chores was I supposed to do again?
All of them.
Yes, master.
His lips say yes, but his butt says no.
Hey, maybe I can do one of them fast food diets like Jared in the sandwiches. I'll do an all taco diet or something, and then I can be in commercials and such.
I don't think you'll lose weight eating tacos all the time.
I have to lose weight?
I'm thinking he didn't get the whole point of the Jared diet plan.
Why is everything so hard?
Because you aren't able to just live out of your mom's basement like most guys in your situation.
What situation?
How do I put this nicely?
Tell someone they're a lazy bum without hurting their feelings.
What? Were you guys talking about me again?
Maybe.
Yes.
Fine. You know what? I'm going to prove to you that I'm not lazy, or a bum, or a no-chore doer, don't-er, or whatever. I'm going to go out there and make something of myself.
What is he doing?
When is the last time he went outside? I think the sun blinded him. He's waiting for his eyes to adjust.
Does he even have a clue what he's doing out there?
I would bet money that he forgot already.
No. He's going. He took a few steps!
Amazing! I'm getting all choked up. Our little boy is finally leaving the nest and going out into the world all on his own.
Nope. He's coming back.
I forgot some stuff.
Like a resume?
A plan?
No, my pro wrestling mask.
Of course.
Oh dear.
El Taco Feo lives.
Off to tackle the world.
Or at least put it in a stranglehold.
Joanne, it's wet in here.
It's a lot wetter where we're going.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So this is an original song that I wrote, and we're gonna perform it for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
potatoes and molasses. If you want a song, oh, just ask us. The warm and soft like bunnies and socks. Filled with cream and candy rocks. So potatoes and molasses. It's much sweeter than algebra classes. If your stomach is grumbling and your mouth starts to mumbling, there's only one thing to keep your brain from rumbling. Oh, potatoes and molasses. And molasses. If you can't see them on your glasses, shining large like a Michelin bar. You know you had enough, but when you start seeing stars, oh, potatoes and molasses. Potatoes and molasses. Potatoes and molasses. And potatoes and molasses. Potatoes, molasses.
That's enough!
Yeah, I'm certainly wetter.
Yeah, it's not looking good in there.
No, there's mud. Okay. No, I get it. Just don't. I think we need some. So yeah, this is gonna be the scene we're doing for the cast and crew thing now. That was just this little fun exercise here. You can cut that part out. Stacy, I'll just set the scene. We're in a park. It's February on a Thursday, and these two people just don't know where they're going, just in their lives and just in general. Stacy, are you gonna finish your Dippin' Dots?
I come to this park specifically every Wednesday to get Dippin' Dots, and you're gonna ask me if I'm going to finish my Dippin' Dots.
Okay, but because you come to this park and get Dippin' Dots so frequently,
I know that you often don't finish your Dippin' Dots and they just sit in your fridge until you eventually get bored and throw them out because you say they're old. And then you get new ones. So, like, I'm saving you the hassle of wasting Dippin' Dots and wasting space in your fridge.
That's my ritual.
And it's a wasteful ritual.
Is that who I think it is?
I think so.
What's he doing on this train?
How do you know it's a he?
Death is always a guy.
Always?
I think so.
But he's wearing a dress.
Or it's more of a muumuu?
Robe. It's a robe. Guys can wear robes.
After a shower.
Or if they're some kind of judge.
Death is like a judge.
True, I see what you mean. Justice of the peace?
A justice of rest in peace?
Nice one.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So what's he doing here?
He's got a client, I guess.
One of us?
No, he's probably on his way somewhere.
Why is Death taking the train?
His winged horse of death didn't have the guts to go there. You get it? Because it's a skeleton horse? No guts?
Just don't explain the joke. It's not funny if you have to explain it.
Jeez. I'll just let Michaela make all the jokes then.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Death taking the train doesn't make any sense. Doesn't that take too long? Wouldn't Death be in more of a hurry?
Maybe not. Modern medicine is keeping people alive longer. Maybe he's not in much of a hurry anymore.
Maybe he's on a tight schedule like the rest of us. The bad economy is even affecting life and death.
I like Micah's theory better.
Oh, of course you do.
Micah has a point. People aren't dying as quick as they used to, or as often. Modern medicine can keep people alive for years beyond what normally would kill them.
So, Death saves money and takes the train.
He's being very environmentally aware, too. Trains burn much less energy than planes and cars. Death is doing his part to help the Earth.
Wouldn't Death like pollution?
Not necessarily. Maybe he likes the natural order of things. Maybe he's doing what he can to help restore the balance that people offset through technological advancements.
Well said.
Thank you.
I wonder where Death takes people.
That itchy double hockey sticks place down below.
What if they're good?
Heaven.
Wouldn't that be an angel, then?
We're all assuming there is a heaven.
I'd like to think there is.
It's nice to that way. Thinking there's some place good we go if we lived a good life, and that bad people are punished for being bad.
But who decides what's good and what's bad?
God.
What if you don't believe in God?
It's okay. God still believes in you.
I'd feel a whole lot better facing death if I knew for sure.
Just the fact that we see Death sitting there gives me hope that there is something more beyond life.
Wow, who would have thought seeing death would make you feel hopeful? That's some serious optimism you got there, Micah.
I wonder if he would talk to us. I'd love to ask him about all this. Good versus evil, life after death.
He doesn't look like much of a talker. And what if he speaks Latin or Ewok or something like that?
Ewok?
I'm just making the point that he might be from somewhere else.
I'd go with Latin over Ewok.
Or maybe he has a universal translator that helps him understand all languages.
That would make sense.
No, it doesn't. None of this does. Doesn't it seem weird to you that we've never seen Death before?
True. I've never seen him before.
You don't think that means...
Whoa, what happened to your optimism?
Jumped the train.
Do you think he could be here for us?
All of us?
could be crashing or something.
That's the only way I can see all of us dying.
Should we warn the conductor?
We could get off at the next station.
Or maybe we should face death, head on without fear.
What happened?
It's like she couldn't breathe. Like the air around death is deadly.
So much for talking to death.
Are you okay, Michaela?
What's the matter? Did he talk you to death? Death got your song?
Not funny, Dakota.
Come on. My jokes that bad?
Let's just say they bore me to death.
Funny.
Jealous?
No.
Remind me not to do that again.
What did he do to you?
Nothing directly, I don't think. It felt like my throat was tightening every step I took.
Maybe your death just let out a deadly fart.
Care to go see?
No, that's okay. So what are we gonna do?
How far is the next station? We could get off.
Wait, what if we're already dead? And death is the conductor.
We could test that theory at the next station. Let's get ready to get off.
You all can get off. I'm staying. I have somewhere to be, and I can't be late.
What if Death is here for you, though? Then you won't make it anyway.
He's not here for us. Then we waste a lot of time by getting off.
I think I'd rather gamble with being late than dead.
Here's the next station. I'm going.
Wait until the train stops, idiot.
Not dead, am I?
Afraid not. Come on, Micah. Please?
I can't miss my anniversary dinner with Devin. I promised I wouldn't be late this year.
Okay, Micah. Take care of yourself.
I will. So, death. What's it going to be?
Now it's only me and you.
With no one to tell us what to do. What'll we do? We don't have much time to dance in the spotlight, so I'm gonna treasure this Meredith and Brenna duet.
And now may be the only chance I get tonight to enjoy the pleasure of this invisible cigarette.
The secondary characters are singing a song while the stars are snacking off stage. It was their idea to bring us along, and now we're hijacking this page of the script. We're equipped to steer the ship till this trippy skid ends, and by the end of this song, we'll be best friends.
I want to apologize for any weirdness.
Me too. It could be really scary being the new kid.
I bet.
I bet you bet.
I do. I bet.
And I also want to say that after all we've been through, I'm so glad we've met.
I feel the same way.
Baby, the secondary characters are calling the shots while the guys are being stored in the wings. We've been left in charge of it all while the plot's unfolding like the Lord of the Rings trilogy. It'll be you and me till the very end. And like Frodo and Samwise, you'll be my best friend. My best friend. Sing! Okay, my best friend. Meredith, Brenna, Meredith, Brenna. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on.
Oh, okay. I guess that's it.
Yeah, that was a lot.
A room in the downstairs of a summer cottage. A bathroom with a blue porcelain bathtub. Above and to the right of the bathtub is a window. It lets in much sunshine, but prevents anyone who looks in from seeing the bathtub.
When Caesar did the Chicago, he was a graceful child. Those sacred chickens just raised the imperial Roman jazz.
The door on the left opens and Lois enters, dressed but carrying garments and towels.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't know you were here.
Oh, hello. I'm giving a little concert.
Why didn't you lock the door?
Didn't I?
Of course you didn't. You think I just walked through it?
I thought you picked the lock, dearest.
You're so careless.
No, I'm happy as a garbage man's dog, and I'm giving a little concert.
Grow up.
The walls reflect the sound you see. That's why there is something very beautiful about singing in the bathtub. It gives an air of surpassing loveliness. Can I render you a selection?
I wish you'd hurry out of the tub.
Can't be hurried. This is my kingdom at present, your godliness.
Why the mellow name?
Because you're next to cleanliness. Don't throw anything, please.
How long will you be?
Not less than 15, nor more than 25 minutes.
As a favor to me, will you make it 10?
Oh, godliness. Do you remember a day in the chill of last January when one Julie, famous for her Easter rabbit smile, was going out and there was scarcely any hot water and young Julie had just filled the tub for her own little self when the wicked sister came and did bathe herself therein, forcing young Julie to perform her ablutions with cold cream, which is expensive and a darn lot of trouble.
Then won't you hurry?
Why should I?
I have a date.
You're at the house?
None of your business.
So be it.
Fine, yes, I have a date. Here at the house. In a way.
In a way.
He isn't coming in. He's calling for me and we're walking.
Ew, the plot clears. It's that literary Mr. Calkins. I thought you told Mother you wouldn't invite him in.
Ugh, she's so idiotic. She detests him because he just got a divorce. Of course, you have more experience than I have, but...
You. Experience is the biggest gold break that there is. All older people have it for sale.
I like him. We talk literature.
Ew, that's why I've seen all those weighty books around the house.
He lends them to me.
Well, you've got to play his game. When in Rome, do as the Romans would like to do. But me, I'm all through with books. I'm all educated.
You're very inconsistent. Last summer you read every day.
If I were consistent, I'd still be living on warm milk out of a bottle.
Yes, and probably my bottle. But I like Mr. Calkins.
I never met him.
Well, will you hurry up?
Yes. I wait till the water gets tepid, and then I let in more hot.
How interesting.
Remember when we used to play Sopo?
Yes, and 10 years old. I'm really quite surprised you don't play it still.
I do. I'm going to in a minute.
Silly game.
No, it isn't. It's good for the nerves. I bet you've forgotten how to play.
No, I haven't. You get the tub all full of soap suds, and then you get up on the edge and slide down.
That's only part of it. You've got to slide down without touching your hands or your feet or...
Oh, Lord, what do I care? I wish we'd either stop coming here in the summer or get a house with 2 bathtubs.
You could buy yourself a little tin one. Or use the hose.
Oh, shut up.
Leave the towel.
What?
Leave the towel when you go.
This towel?
Yes, I forgot my towel.
Why, you idiots! You haven't even a kimono!
So I haven't.
How did you get here?
I guess I whisked here. You know, a white form whisking down the stairs.
What, you little wretch? Haven't you any pride or self-respect?
I have lots of both, and I think that proves it. I look well, and I'm rather cute in my natural state.
You.
I wish people didn't wear any clothes. I guess I ought to have been a naturist or something.
You're a...
I dreamt last night that one Sunday in church, a small boy brought in a magnet that attracted the clothes right off people. He put them in an awful state. Everyone was crying and shrieking as if they just discovered their skin for the first time. Only I didn't care, so I just laughed. I had to pass the collection plate because nobody else would.
Do you mean to tell me that if I hadn't come, you'd have run back to your room unclothed?
Au natural is so much nicer.
Suppose there had been someone in the living room.
There never has been yet.
Yet? Good grief, how long?
I usually have a towel.
You ought to be spanked. I hope you get caught. I hope there's a dozen ministers in the living room when you come out, and their wives, and their daughters.
There wouldn't be room for them in the living room, answered Clean Kate of the laundry district.
All right. You've made your own bathtub. You can lie in it.
Lois starts for the door.
Hey, I don't care about the kimono, but I want the towel. I can't dry myself on a piece of soap and a wet wash rag.
I won't humor such a creature. You have to dry yourself the best way you can. You can roll on the floor like the animals that don't wear any clothes.
All right, get out.
Julie turns on the cold water and with her finger directs a parabolic stream at Lois. Lois retires quickly, slamming the door after her. She leans forward to turn on the taps, but is startled by 3 loud banging noises in the pipes. Then she puts her mouth down near the spigot as if it were a telephone.
Hello? Are you a plumber? Are you the water department?
One loud, hollow bang.
What do you want? I believe you're a ghost, are you? Well then, stop banging.
She reaches out and turns on the warm tap. No water flows. Again, she puts her mouth down close to the spigot.
If you're the plumber, that's a mean trick. Turn it on for a fellow.
2 loud, hollow bangs.
Don't argue. I want water, water, water.
Someone fainted?
Jumping cats.
The water's no good for Fitz.
Fitz? Who said anything about Fitz?
You said something about a cat jumping.
I did not.
Well, we can talk it over later. Are you ready to go out? Or do you still feel that if you go with me just now, everybody will gossip?
Gossip? Would they? It'd be more than gossip. It'd be a right scandal.
Here, you're going it a little strong. Your family might be somewhat disgruntled, but to the pure, all things are suggestive. No one else would even give it a thought except a few old women. Come on.
You don't know what you ask.
Do you imagine we'd have a crowd following us?
Crowd? There'd be a special buffet train leaving for New York hourly.
Say, are you house cleaning?
Why?
I see all the pictures are off the walls.
Well, we never have pictures in this room.
Odd. Never heard of a room without any pictures or tapestry or paneling or something.
There's not even any furniture in here.
What a strange house.
Depends on the angle you see it from.
It's so nice talking to you like this, when you're merely a voice. I'm rather glad I can't see you.
So am I.
What color are you wearing?
I guess a sort of pinkish white.
Is it becoming to you?
Very. It's old. I've had it for a long while.
I thought you hated old clothes.
I do, but this was a birthday present. I sort of have to wear it.
Huh. Pinkish white. Well, I bet it's divine. Is it in style?
White. It's a simple, standard model.
Oh, what a voice you have. How it echoes. Sometimes I shut my eyes and seem to see you on a far desert island calling for me, and I plunge through the surf, hearing you call for me as you stand there, water on both sides of you.
The soap slips from the side of the tub and splashes in.
What was that? Did I dream it?
Yes. You're very poetic, aren't you?
Oh, no, I do prose. I do poetry only when I'm stirred.
stirred by his spoon.
I have always loved poetry. I can still remember to this day the first poem I ever memorized by heart. It was Evangeline.
That's a fib.
Did I say Evangeline? I meant the skeleton in armor.
I'm a lowbrow, but I can't remember the first poem I ever memorized. It had one verse. Parker and Davis, sitting on a fence, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
Are you growing fond of literature?
If it's not too ancient, or complicated, or depressing. Same way with people. I usually like them if they're not too ancient, or complicated, or depressing.
Of course, I've read enormously. You told me last night that you were very fond of Walter Scott.
Scott. Let's see. Yes, I've read Ivanhoe and The Last of the Mohicans.
That's by Cooper.
Ivanhoe is... You're crazy. I guess I know. I read it.
The Last of the Mohicans is by Cooper.
What do I care? I like O. Henry. I don't see how he ever wrote those stories. Most of them he wrote in prison. The Ballad of Reading Gaol he made up in prison.
You certainly are hard to keep up with. One day you're awfully pleasant and the next you're in a mood. If I didn't understand your temperament so well.
Oh, you're one of those amateur character readers, aren't you? You size people up in 5 minutes, then you look wise whenever they're mentioned. I hate that sort of thing.
Though I don't boast of sizing you up. You're most mysterious, I'll admit.
There's only 2 mysterious people in history.
Who are they?
The man with the iron mask, and the man who says beep, beep, beep when the line is busy.
You are mysterious. I love you. You're beautiful, intelligent, and virtuous. And that's the rarest known combination.
Say, are there any bathtubs in history?
Bathtubs? Well, let's see. Agamemnon was stabbed in his bathtub, and Charlotte Corday stabbed Barrett in his bathtub.
Oh, way back there. There's nothing new under the sun, is there?
I loathe these modern dances. Oh, Lois, I wish I could see you. Come to the window.
There is a loud bang in the water pipe, and suddenly the flow starts from the open taps. Julie turns them off quickly.
What on earth was that?
I heard something too.
Sounded like running water.
Didn't it? Strange like it. As a matter of fact, I was filling the fishbowl.
What was that banging noise?
One of the fish snapping his golden jaws.
Oh, Lois, I love you. I am not a mundane man, but a forger.
Oh, how fascinating.
A forger ahead. Lois, I want you.
What you really want is for the whole world to come to attention and wait there till you say rest.
Lois.
Lois opens the door, looks at Julie, and then catches sight of the man in the window.
Mr. Calkins!
I thought you said you were wearing pinkish white. Good Lord, she's fainted. I'll be right in.
Julie's eyes light on the towel which has slipped from Lois's hand.
In that case, I'll be right out.